Hey guys, welcome to Khanvolution. My name's Khan, and right now I'm going to be checking out the next chapter of RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 5, titled Sparks. Sparks, bro. Sparks between who? People gonna fight? Or is it sparks meaning love? You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude. If you guys haven't checked out my reaction to RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 4, titled Pumps and Circumstances. One of those. The link's down in the description below, as well as up here, so you guys can go and check that out. But for joining back with me for RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 5, I'm so glad to be back. The reason why I had to take a break, I left an explanation in my previous video, so go ahead and check that out. But basically, I was trying to take care of my health, and now I feel much better and I'm ready to get back into some RWBY and some more Rooster Teeth content. You know, I still got to get back to like RWBY or Red versus Blue and like a lot of the other stuff. I still haven't watched more than like an episode of Genlog, so I got to get back into that. Season 2 in the works. I have no idea. I'm so out of the loop. I've been living under a rock for the past 6 months because of my eyes, but now I'm back. Oh, and some of you guys were asking me, like, what other content am I gonna start reacting to again? There's one thing that I've really been looking forward to is the Disney Plus show, WandaVision. I really want to watch that. Like, it's been on my list. Like, the last time I saw anything of it was like the trailer 6 months ago, the trailer for it. And I think it's almost done. So I'm definitely gonna start reacting to that soon. So if you guys want, you know, if you guys love WandaVision and want to see me react to it, don't forget to subscribe, join our Discord, man. Let's go ahead and dive into this shit. What happened last episode? Last chapter was basically our induction, or not induction, what am I saying? Getting our licenses, you know, for the huntsman licenses, huntsman and huntress licenses that we totally forgot about. And then Iron Daddy comes in and, you know, like typical Iron Daddy, he initiates everybody into like the whole Aesop underling thing, you know what I'm saying? So they're basically gonna shadow Aesops as they go on special missions. John's gonna be trying to take care of like escorting children across the town or something, or like something for preschoolers, right? Preschool or primary school or something like that. And meanwhile, the rest of them are gonna go tackle some saber-tooth Grim and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to that, you know? I can't wait to see more Penny, some Wintaru, go Wintaru. We still haven't seen any Salim this episode. Where is my Salim, bruh? And I'm still waiting for Glenda, my babe. When she gonna come back to RWBY, bruh? You know, I'm still waiting for that. But you know, I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much, because you know we spent 3 volumes in Veil, 3 volumes in Mistral, so I'm guessing by typical standards we're gonna spend 3 volumes in Atlas, this being the first volume in Atlas. But yeah, one other thing that we got introduced to last chapter was one thing we really haven't really dived into was like sort of the major politics of what do you call the different countries and the different, you know, continents and the cities and whatnot. We have had like little bits and pieces, but never, I think, in terms of the way they described it last chapter. So as many of you guys clarified in my last chapters, in the comment section of my last chapter, was that Jock, because, you know, he's the owner of the Shnidas company at the moment, by name at the very least, he is trying to vie and like get votes for a new position on the council, where I believe that Robin lady, which we haven't seen yet, it's outside from the opening. Robin is the leader of this group called the Happy Huntresses, and I guess they represent Mantle, and Jock is like more of the Atlas group. And you guys actually mentioned to me that because Iron Daddy is the leader of the headmaster of the school as well as the military, he holds 2 positions, so that makes Iron Dad like Iron Dad of the nation, you know what I'm saying? So man, dude, no wonder he grew a beard, man. That beard, he needs that beard to like signify authority, you know what I'm saying? So I'm curious, and I predict that like a lot of this volume, based on the way like the opening and the way that there's like already this tension in the atmosphere between, you know, Jock and him, like, you know, getting what do you call, Watts to like do stuff for him. Watts isn't doing shit for him. Watts is following his own agenda under the guise of Salim and so Salem. But yeah, he's basically using Jock to sort of gain power because Jock's an idiot and he's going to, you know, do what Watts says anyway because he wants that cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing the Watts is going to use Jock to get into the politics of Atlas and try to, I guess, you know, destroy them internally rather than externally. He's basically, you know, the saboteur. And I'm wondering what, and Tyrion is down in Mantle trying to kill people who are opposing Ironwood to make him look even more bad. More bad? Worse. Yes. Yeah. So with that all being said, what else did we get last chapter besides the licenses? A Penny cutting cake with her swords. Oh, that you guys mentioned the picture that Yang and Blake took together. That's basically been turned into a meme for like everything. So I can't wait to do another RWBY memes reaction with all those memes that you guys have posted, and RWBY art reaction as well. Some pretty interesting art, as many of you guys have mentioned. So I'm eager to get into that. I think this explanation, this pre-reaction is going on for too long. I don't know. What do you guys say? Yeah, let's go ahead and just dive in. This episode is titled Sparks. Sparks, bruh. Sparks, bruh. Dude, let's go ahead and dive in 3, 2, 1. Oh, son. Anime opening. Dreaming about a better world. Mission for prosperity. Trampoline! I prefer trampoline as opposed to tragedy, which they actually say. Ah, Blake looks so cool! You know, one thing I think I sort of mentioned in last chapter's reaction was that I think their voices, kudos to the voice actresses for like actually changing their voice to match like the growth of these characters, because Weiss last episode and even RWBY, they all sound a little bit more mature than they did before. So yo, Penny, I love you, Penny. Oh my god, Nora and her thunder thighs. How could I forget to mention that in the pre-reaction? Elm and Nora and their team thunder thighs. Ooh, Robin. What's that all about? Why are they fighting? Guys! I can't wait for that shit. Oh my god, look at all these silhouettes, bruh! Silhouette against the mountain, bruh! Staff of Creation? Shield of Justice, Sword of Truth, Staff of Valor! Salutations! Bunk bed. Well, bunk beds, yeah.
Penny, what time is it even?
Time to be huntresses,
Oh!
of course.
Banzai! Miro's happy.
Eyes up, Huntsman.
What is the song?
To get used to the new normal in Atlas.
Dude, I'm getting mad Nickelodeon morning TV show vibes. Oh.
Protecting supply runs from Grim and bandits.
Protecting supply runs. Whoa, Silhouette against the sun! Silhouette in the afternoon!
Diverting all construction resources to
awesome.
There are going to be gaps in those defenses against Grim. They'll need help.
Nora braiding Ren's hair is the best.
Hey, have you two ever thought about branching out a little? You always pair up, but I don't know if your styles...
What's your problem with Bumblebee? Look at that shit! Look at that shit, Mero! Oh, oh dude, her freaking grenades. Her time grenades.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Mero gets it. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, another casserole.
I think you'll find everyone appreciates having a huntsman.
Dude, John is turning into a mama's man, homewrecker style.
Whatever helps you take the edge off.
Oh, she's learning how to summon. Wintaru is the... Oh, she's proud. She's proud.
We can't try to jog him loose.
What did you have in mind?
Oh, that's what the opening was about. They're training.
Valuable resource.
Nice.
If you're willing to pay attention.
Oh, dude. Oh, this looks like a fun, like, what do you call trading field?
You ever thought about extending your aura?
Extending your aura?
School's over. You get to choose what type of huntsman. or
Oh,
huntress
she can
you are.
stabilize her. This is cool, dude. Again. Yo! Flash versus Reverse Flash. Penny's like, dude, this is already like my favorite episode of the volume.
So, what's it gonna be?
Everything. Oh my god.
Excuse me.
What? Neon? Neon Cat?
To be fast?
And freaking Flint, what's his face? Flint of Ruby!
Boyfriend's actually holding
What?
his own.
Who's that freaking Zoolander looking mofo?
He's around you.
Nora's riding her freaking. What is this? Too much! Who's freaking Azul? Look at her Maya glow! That Maya glow! Maya engine rainbow glow! Oh.
Wow, that's amazing.
I get it.
You guys have really improved since the
Oh,
final tournament.
right. Those are her
And
other
that
teammates.
Cute farm boy had a few surprises for us too.
Ooh, cute farm boy. Yeah, blush, you motherfucker.
You really had us on our toes. Thought you had us there for a second.
Oh come
Oscar's
on.
so cutie pie.
Way more than a second.
You guys busy?
I love their
Wanna grab
outfits.
some lunch?
Do we? I could eat a sandwich the size of Cobalt.
The size of Cobalt? Is that his name, Cobalt?
We'd love to, but
Duty calls. Maybe some other time?
No worries. The next time you're free, just let us know.
Oh my god, what a surprise that they're back. Holy shit. So Cobalt, what's the white dude's name? The white dude?
Still time for sandwiches, right?
There's always time for sandwiches, Nora. Why you gotta ask, girl?
Not that I'm bored, but why can't we just use an airship to take these supplies to Amity? The components for
Aerial
Amity
Grim?
Tower's construction are far too heavy. All that weight would require precious dust we should be saving for the launch itself, and the Grim that will come after.
Is that odd? Is the
It just
audio like a
makes for
mixture of
long,
Red Like Roses with
very
Penny's theme?
long supply runs. At least the tundra
Oh, they're
is
tired.
scenic.
They've been working hard, bruh.
Totally.
Penguins, bruh? Penguins?
Ruby, I just wanted to say how excited I am to work with you
Oh my
in a professional
god.
capacity. As friends.
Penny's adorable meter
Me too,
jumps
Penny.
up like 100 points every
Relationships
time
are
she
so
freaking speaks.
interesting and varied. Speaking of friends, have you been able to make any new ones? Since, you know, now that I'm the official protector of Mantle, I don't really have a team anymore. General Ironwood says I don't have time for friends.
Aw, come on, Iron Daddy.
How do you feel about that? I feel like I wish I could do both the things I need to do and the things I want to do.
Same.
Is that normal?
That's just life,
About
Penny.
as normal as it gets, Penny.
Right.
Everything going all right up there?
Just fine, Uncle Crow.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, these guys.
And again, maybe we should call it quits.
Shut up and deal.
Why even play
Your
Crow?
niece sure is one of a kind, huh?
They all are. Been through a lot together.
That's a good thing they had someone to look up to and get them through it.
Yo.
Not everyone is so lucky.
I don't know about all that. Thanks, by the way, for looking out for him. You and your team.
What good is saving the world without another generation waiting in the wings?
Right.
Hopefully they'll leave Remnant better than we left it for
The
them.
will of fire. That burning desire.
Once upon a time, I'd have drank to that.
You shouldn't do that, you know?
Don't worry, I gave that up.
I meant deflect a compliment. Those
Right.
kids wouldn't be where they are without you. You've had more of an effect on them than you realize.
Damn, Clover.
Uncle Crow.
I'm starting to
What's
like
going on?
Clover, bro.
Grim?
No. Worse.
What's worse than
You two
Grim?
with me. Penny, stay put and keep an eye on our 6. We may need an element of surprise.
Affirmative. I will plan for 6 possible outcomes.
Of course you will. Robin! Ooh. Hey, it's the cutie. What's her name?
All right, ladies, time to show them our teeth.
Is she a faunus? Like a... What kind of faunus is she?
Robin! Well, if it isn't Mantle's hometown hero, is there a reason you're blocking an official military transport?
Clover, I'm so glad you're here. Maybe you can help me understand why this truck that's supposed to be taking construction materials to fix Mantle's outer wall is on its way to the middle of nowhere. Are you lost?
It's pretty easy to
Oh,
get turned
right,
around
they
out here
don't
in the
know.
tunnel. Everything looks the same.
Iron
Thanks for
Daddy's still
checking up
keeping
on
it a
us, though.
secret.
We'll be on our way now.
I was hoping you'd play it straight with me.
Oh,
What's
shit.
Ironwood doing with Amity at the old SDC mine?
Oh, that. Just giving her an annual checkup.
Yeah, right.
The next Vital Festival isn't anytime soon. Only automated drones and a few select Atlas scientists are allowed out here. And Amity's getting invaluable resources we need in Mantle to protect against Grimm. Seems like more than just a checkup.
She's got a point.
You've been scoping it out.
We can't fix the wall without the supplies on these trucks. I think Mantle deserves to know what they're being used for. It doesn't have to be difficult. Just tell me.
I'm going to have to pass on that.
How about you, Pipsqueak? 5 o'clock Shadow?
5
Either
o'clock
of you
shadow.
Tell me why Mantle's being put at risk for Ironwood's pet project?
We're trying to help Mantle. We
That's
need...
enough, Robin. As a potential councilwoman, you should probably focus on the
Potential
election instead of
councilwoman.
harassing
All right,
Huntsman.
she's running. Yeah.
Now, it's time to let us pass.
I think you've misjudged the situation. One way or another, these supplies are going to get where they're supposed to go. Mantle.
Then I
Oh,
suggest you
shit.
do that through the proper legal channels as a councilwoman, if you get elected.
Oh shit. Them be fighting words.
Where's the fun in that?
So much passive aggressive shit going on right now, bruh. Oh. Oh.
Robin Hill, I would like to politely ask that you call off the Huntresses approaching the rear of the truck.
Damn. What? Wait, where?
All right. Joanna! May!
Joanna May? What? What? They got cloaking devices?
The
Or is that one of their
Protector Mantle,
semblance?
huh?
Let us through.
Oh shit. Joanna May. What's the cutie's name? Can't say no to Penny.
Robin, good luck at the election.
Damn. Robin is sexy, yo. I hope she wins. She's freaking like,
Close one.
I don't know.
Should
She's
tell
like,
me.
what? Who is she based off? Like Robin Hood? Is that who she's based off? Like, I feel like that's too
Now,
easy of a
I
reference
want to know why
drawing.
Amity Coliseum is suddenly so important. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Avengers Endgame. Oh, yo, we're not done. I thought that was the end of the episode. Whoa. Beowulf Grimm versus the Knight, the White Knight. Oh, what? So what now? Oh, Winter still got the upper hand. Big sis,
Your
little
technique
sis.
still has those maddening, sloppy touches. But you've learned how to make them work for you. You've made them
Winter's
your
legs
own.
still blow my mind.
That was very close to a compliment. I didn't intend it that way.
We all make mistakes, I guess.
You've
Aww.
grown up a bit, haven't you? You're not the little girl clinging to the family name anymore.
Hey, they're like almost the same height now.
I haven't really had a choice.
Remember
I'll
Volume
just
3,
leave the
Chapter
world.
3? She was like
No one
up to her
remembers it
shoulder.
anymore.
Whatever the case, I am glad to see you've moved on. Distancing myself from the Schnee name is the most beneficial thing I've ever done.
Aww.
We can move forward without him. Together. I know General Ironwood would have a place for you.
Big Sis is the best!
I would be grateful to him if he did. But I'm not sure I could accept.
Really?
It's just... our kingdom isn't supposed to be like this. Fearful and withdrawn. We should be opening our borders to help the world, not closing them down.
We will, though. Once we've weathered the storm, we will. I know the General hasn't done everything perfectly, but he's doing what he thinks is right.
I mean, they have to open it up. That's the point of the Amity Tower, right?
But usually, they're just looking out for themselves. And their secrets.
Ironwood isn't keeping secrets. Not from me.
Can you be sure?
Oh, I was kind of that was exactly what I was thinking.
Come with me.
If you want to
There's
leave.
something I want to show you.
Whoa. This is like what, inside the academy or some military base? I'm guessing the training field is inside the academy. Or maybe they're just one and the same. Whoa. This is cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, this is super dope. Where is she taking her? To the vault? Maybe? Nah. Ooh. Looks like some high security place. Got some good air conditioning in there. Wait, what? Looks like a hospital room. Wait! That can't be the Winter Maiden, can it?
Maiden.
Yeah. Oh my god, why?
She could pass any day now.
She could pass any day now?
Until that happens, I'm the only person Freya's allowed to see.
Freya?
Ironwood's chosen you to be the next when she dies.
Winter gonna be the Winter Maiden?
Since Beacon fell.
Doesn't it bother you? He practically groomed your whole military career.
It did at first, when the General first proposed it to me. But the more I thought about it, the more I saw it as a privilege. A chance to do some real good for Atlas. For Remnant.
But your destiny was chosen for you, without your input.
Perhaps. But I'm choosing it now. I've made it my own. And I take great pride in it. That has nothing to do with Father or the General. That belongs to me.
Word.
I guess we've both had to do a little bit of that. Carving out our own way.
But now I'm scared for Winter.
I
Like a
suppose we have.
totally different way.
Speaking of the
Oh,
family name,
mother freaker.
What is he doing?
If I'm elected councilman, I've made it no secret that I will
Life
be
from
opposing General
Schneidman.
Ironwood and his senseless embargo that is crippling all of Atlas. It is my belief that these measures are not only reckless, but criminal. With no shipments allowed to enter or leave the kingdom, I know many are suffering, and my family has been weathering the same storm as many of you.
All of them are like, yeah, right.
Effective immediately, I'm forced to shut down all non-essential SDC.
Isn't that the dude from Chapter 1, Volume 7?
If elected to office, I will make the changes necessary to fix what Ironwood has broken. I hope you ask yourself before the vote, can you trust anyone else to stop Ironwood?
Yes, anybody but you.
You'll be able to get your job
Like literally anyone. Wow.
I think Father may have just provided the spark.
Spark.
To set this kingdom on
Oh shit. And Watts is working him from the back. Wow. Wow. Shit is about to go down. Holy shit. What? Oh, look at this artwork, bro. It looks so good, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so I was kind of right. Well, not really. Oh, Neon Cat. Oh my god. Maya Neon Cat, bro. So cool. And Flint and Neon. Damn, her outfit is insane. She looks so much better. Dude, Penny and Ruby. Oh my god. How long is this episode? Dude, it's not even 20 minutes, and there was like so much good shit that we have to talk about, bruh. But first I gotta watch this shit again. I gotta watch it again, and I can't wait to watch it again, because oh my god, that Neon Cat fight scene, I was like, what the hell? Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna watch this one more time, bro, and I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. Silhouette against the moon, bro. I love this episode. Alright guys, I just finished watching RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 5, titled Sparks, bro. And as Winter mentioned at the end, the sparks were literally created by Jock. Who would have freaking thought that Jock would spark the freaking, you know, he's basically adding more fuel to the fire. This is all part of Watts' plan, obviously, because Jock was, you know, in his freaking, what do you call it, in his freaking, office thinking how he's gonna do anything, and Watts just walks in there like he owns the place and freaking shows him the cake. Oh my god. I'm curious how this is gonna affect like the Team RWBY's like activity going forward, because I think we're working up towards, they've mentioned the election in the past 2 episodes, so I'm guessing we're working our way up towards that, because Robin's running, Jock is running, I'm guessing Iron Dad is running, and so I don't know who else is running. Is it just them 3, or maybe they'll introduce other people who are running? It could be more than just 3, because Jock represents the, you know, the aristocratic elite. Iron Dad represents, like, I guess just Atlas and the military in general, and Robin represents Mantle. So it seems like it seems through this election and through these three candidates, you're seeing a lot of what Atlas is really like, and I think this is a very cool way to represent Atlas, because Atlas is much more of a strict government political regime, whereas we saw Vale mainly through the school. It's celebrations, just walking through the streets and whatnot. And Mistral we mainly saw through its environments, through some of its cities, through its school, but a lot of it was environmental, which makes sense because Mistral is sort of, you know, very artistic, as a lot of the World of Remnant videos mentioned. They were much more cultural based, whereas Atlas was much more military, and well, they had to adapt to much more harsh climates, and so their culture and their government developed in such a manner. So I love that they're sort of diving into that, or keeping that in, you know, between. We have to sort of read between the lines to see where a lot of the past information is flowing into the present story, you know, present storytelling. So I love that. I love the way we're seeing more of the government, more of these different characters being introduced. So the Happy Huntresses. Well, I'm still wondering what that girl's name is. So she kind of looks like a sheep, you know, with her hair sort of being like the sheep wool, but I don't know what her name is. I think one of you guys mentioned what her name was in the last episode's comments, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm sure you guys will put that down right now. But the crazy thing was the freaking, there's so many crazy things this chapter, but dude, we got to see the Winter Maiden. The Winter Maiden, and it's gonna be passed on to Winter, bro. And I noticed the second time around watching the episode was that there were 2 pods, which, you know, was very reminiscent of the 2 pods where Pyrrha and Autumn were attached to. So I'm guessing they kept that there, so, you know, when she's in her last moment, she can get into they can put her in the pod and Winter right next to it. And I guess they've sort of improved the technology of that, so that, you know, the power will go into winter much more, much swifter and a much more cleaner manner, and hopefully Cinder won't be there to ching, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, you're getting like flashbacks to trauma. Anyways, yeah, one question that I was just going through my mind while I was just like, you know, mesmerized by what I was seeing was that wow, the Winter Maiden is really old. And for a second there I thought, you know, what the hell, how long can a person hold on to this Maiden's power? But then it just hit me that, you know, we call it Maiden's power, but it essentially is just magic. And back in the Lost Fables era of Remnant, you know, prior to it being called Remnant, people used to hold magic all the time, and they used to be born and die with magic. So it makes sense for people to be able to hold magic, for the women who hold magic to be able to hold it for you know, for the length of their lifespan. It's just the way that autumns went down. It just seems like, you know, and that's part of the reason why I was worried, because if Winter acquires this power, I don't know if it'll be this volume or next volume or whenever, but whenever Winter acquires this power, it's gonna paint a giant target on her back. We're gonna have Winter holding the Winter Maiden's power. We're gonna have Raven holding the Spring Maiden's power. Cinder's got her own freaking Cinder's also got her own Maiden powers, you know. So we got 3 Maidens. Who's the 4th Maiden? Did they mention anything regarding the 4th Maiden yet? I don't think so. I don't recall anything about the 4th Maiden being mentioned. So yeah, I don't think so. Because I mean, we're still probably gonna have 3 volumes in Vacuo, right? Oh god, where the hell are Sun and Neptune? My bros, bro, my bros. But it's just a lot of the character names and stuff. But we got Flint and Neon, bro. Flint and Neon. Neon in Maya Engine looks amazing, dude, and I love her outfit. Flint looks practically the same. I think they got the same voice actors back for that. And one of their dudes' name was Cobalt, I'm guessing, the blue dude with the very blue hair. And so that was pretty crazy. And there was one dude, the dude in white, who looks like literally out of Zoolander. Looked like a Zoolander outfit. But yeah, I wonder what his name is. I don't think they mentioned it, and if they did, I didn't catch it in the second time watching it either. But that was so cool, dude. What an awesome way to just within a single episode describe like a routine of Huntsman life. You know what I'm saying? Like they wake up, they got their bunk beds again. What do you call? Penny wakes them up with a wonderful salutations. They immediately go to the briefing room, and you know, it's like basically John. The way John handed the coffee to Mero is like, "Here you go, senpai." You know what I'm saying? It was just so funny, and Mero's just like wagging his tail. Freaking, that's awesome. And then they're all like just getting debriefed on all the missions that they have to do. Oh my god, okay, the Winter Maiden was like a great part of the episode, but my god, John Boy, look at our John Boy getting all the ladies, bro, dude. He's helping all the kids, he's wearing that armor, bro, he's got the new hairstyle with the Pyrrha sash. Dude, Pyrrha would be proud. I don't care what you say, Pyrrha would be proud, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's a ladies man. He's got all the moms looking for him. One mom actually gave him a casserole, bro. Now, if that doesn't show you love, that's like John's sparking the real love. John's what this episode is about. Screw the Sparks Jocks trade. John's behind the actual Sparks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dude. We got more silhouettes against the sun, bro. More silhouettes in the afternoon, bro. So that was pretty cool. They're taking shipments of supplies, doing supply runs to get to, I'm guessing, the Amity Arena that's hovering over the mines, as they said. Yeah, but the thing is that nobody in Mantle knows what Ironwood's plan is. The only group that Ironwood's actually shared his information was with the Aesops and Team Ruby and Team Orange. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see, like, you know, how long can they keep this a secret, you know, especially from Robin, because it definitely seems like Robin doesn't trust them, which makes sense, because I mean Robin's loyalty is to Mantle, right? So that makes sense that she would have so many questions regarding everything that's going on. I mean, I don't know why they don't share it. Like, is Robin, like, does she not have like a clean record, or is she like, you know, somebody untrustworthy or something like that? Because the way that this interaction went, Robin seems like a pretty cool dude. I mean, pretty cool gal, you know what I'm saying? And her happy huntresses seem pretty cool. Two of them seem like they got cloaking powers, or I'm guessing that's one of their semblances or something like that. They're both holding like crazy weapons. I was staring at the sheep girl. I'm gonna call her sheep girl. The sheep girl who had a pretty interesting looking gun. I wonder what that actually was. It looked pretty high tech and unique. For sure, it was a gun. It's RWBY, obviously. But then I don't know exactly what kind of gun it was. It'll be interesting to find out if we ever see her in action. The way this volume is headed towards, with all this like crazy, you know, this rise and this political atmosphere getting worse and worse, and people rioting and shit, you know, I feel like fights are underway, not just against Grimm. It might actually be people versus people, you know, maybe Atlas versus Mantle or something like that, or you know, or we'll have to see how the election goes. I don't know. The way Watts is like, you know, working working in the shadows with you know, and controlling Jock from the back like a freaking puppet master, you know what I'm saying? Jock might actually win this thing, which is going to cause a problem for both Mantle and Iron Dad, because you know, he's going to lose one of his positions. I think that's what they're vying for, right? One of Ironwood's positions, or is so if Ironwood wins, it doesn't mean he has 3 positions. He's basically the king of Atlas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but he's planning to make Winter the Winter Maiden, and I guess by having the power of the Winter Maiden on his side, that'll give him like not just the military and the school, but he has control over somebody who wields magic. Because I mean, Winter seems pretty devoted to Ironwood, because I mean, at first it felt like a huge burden to her, but she mentioned that you know she has had to follow her own path, the way that she is proud of Weiss for you know, not straying, but like choosing to go away from the family name. That's what she's had to do, find her own path. You know, she found Ironwood, and she thinks that, you know, despite the Winter Maiden's power being a burden, I think she understands that by acquiring the power, she's pinning a target on her back, but she still believes that it's her choice and that she was going to move forward with it. So that's awesome. But I'm worried about Winter now. I'm worried about Winter. And so and the political atmosphere, Winter Maiden, Neon Cat. We got to see Ironwood training with Oscar, so that was pretty cool. So that sort of highlights, you know, what we saw in the opening a little bit. We got to see Robin and the Happy Huntresses make their sort of debut in Volume 7 for the first time. And we got to see Clover and Crow's interaction a little bit as well. I'm really starting to like Crow. I mean, not Crow, what am I saying? Excuse me. I'm really starting to like Clover, because he seems like a pretty good dude, you know what I'm saying? He seems like a really legit like dude. I don't know, he just seems like a really good friend, you know, and the way he like even talked to Robin, trying to bring down like a tough situation, it was just very nice. I mean, yeah, Penny had to come and save the day, but when does she not, you know? But yeah, I like his attitude, his demeanor, and I guess his semblance has to do a lot with that. I mean, if you take a look at Ren and like, you know, how his semblances affected his life throughout his childhood and stuff, I'm guessing, you know, obviously like different people's semblance impact their own personalities in different ways. So this is like Clover is very optimistic from his like life with good luck, and he tries to impart a little bit of that wisdom to Crow, and showing how you know, you gotta accept compliments when they're given. And I think that's such a like a real thing, you know. We have like such a innate mechanism to like, you know, throw away compliments when they're directed at us, because we judge ourselves much more harshly. And obviously Crow has much more reason to do so, because his life has just been one hell of a bad luck, you know, scenario. But there's also been a lot of good in there, and I think through Clover and just like giving up drinking and like, you know, going on these missions, being an uncle like he was in the last chapter, will help Crow move forward as well. And the rest of the team is doing awesome, man. And Neon Cat seems to have a thing. I know I'm jumping all around, but my brain is all over the place. Neon Cat seems to be having a thing for Oscar, so I don't know if they're gonna move forward with that, bruh. I'm pretty sure there's ship names for everything and everybody out there. I'm pretty sure there's a ship name for Watts and Jock. Like, what is it, like Mustachio something? I don't know. You guys can leave that in the comments. Both are like, it literally looks like the RWBY took a Jock and like gave him a tan and turned his hair, all his facial hair, black and made it Watts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just hilarious, dude. But yeah, I think I've covered everything in this chapter. Yeah, Winter Maiden, all the crazy cool fight action, all the, you know, training montages, bro, freaking awesome. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's about all I can cover for the time being. But yeah, this volume is already like one of the top volumes for me, bro. And this episode is definitely the highlight of volume 7 so far has still been like Penny's return, but in chapter 1. But this episode alone is like, my god, the level of content that they were able to cram into 20 minutes in such a well-defined way, with all these different montages through dialogue, and then the Winter Maiden at the end, and all this political stuff, and like it's so much story condensed into the one episode that was really well done. I love this episode. I love this episode. Anyways, what did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. I'll see you guys later in RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 6. Until then, have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you guys are. Can't wait to read all you guys' comments. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. See you guys later. Peace.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video. And I'll see you guys next time.